not doing that. Hello, what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Spare Bedroom. We are here once again, February. What is today? The 8th? All right, February 8th, as always, with Eric Lex, Newsom, Kaiser, Ryan, Kooks, Kookaroots, and myself, Dane Crooked Cut Esplin. And as I said, this is the Spare Bedroom Show, where once a week the three of us gather in the spare bedroom, talk about random things, have a few laughs, and today we're going to be doing some three-way debating. A little bit Valentine's themed since it is February, but I mean, it's not really Valentine's themed at all. But before we get to the topics of debate, as always, we record these shows live on Sundays at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on twitch.tv/thesparebedroom, where you can hop in the live chat, help us decide who wins the debate. We'll putting up polls later when we start those, so be excited for that. Yeah, get excited. Woo! There's also emotes now, so if you look in chat and you're a subscriber, there may be some Spare Bedroom emotes. Maybe they got approved. I don't know. I did them a week ago, so I didn't get a notification or anything. As well, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription to Twitch Prime. That has to be renewed every month, and it's a new month, so that means you could subscribe to us again. It costs you nothing, but it helps this channel out. As well, go over to our YouTube channel, subscribe over there, like our videos, watch anything you missed. All of our content that we put up here is over there the next day. So go over to youtube.com/thesparebedroom. As well, any audio podcast services, Apple Music, Spotify, you name it, we're there as well. And with all that out of the way, guys, how's it going? All right, Eric, we're in our last debate topic, the one that's going to get us all the views. This is what you're here for. As well, if you are just tuning in, this is our three-way debate. We just debated Best Power Couple. You can see him still up there. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn wanted out. Kermit Miss Piggy almost came up, and Jane Babe failed. As well, we debated Best Rom-Com Movie earlier with The Wedding Singer. So
Crushing.
Eric is absolutely crushing the debates 2-0 right now.
I kind of cheated on that last one,
Yeah,
but that's okay.
I'm surprised I'm surprised I got some votes there. I thought Jane Bay.
You just debated like a champion.
I should have debated the fact that Miss Piggy's always got like a fist up her ass.
I think Kermit's fucking.
I should have debated.
Kermit fucking fatties was a good line.
It was a great line.
Yeah, you made yourself laugh more than anybody.
I should have debated that you were roommates with someone who's been abused by females before, so it's not cool.
I was like, don't kink shame.
Yeah, man. I like to take a beating.
Speaking of beatings, Eric, take it away.
Speaking of beatings, for this one,
I'm great at transitions.
Dane's killing it today.
I thought my brain was dead.
We're doing best sex scenes in a movie. So I'll start it off. I went with the obvious choice: Billy Bob Thornton and Halle Berry in Monsters Ball. It came out in 2002, I think. No, 2001. Anyways, dope ass movie. Really dark, really gritty, really
real dark
movie. Yeah. So. That scene made me fall in love with Halle Berry for sure, because it was like honestly like a full on like fuck scene. Like they're actually like clapping cheeks and like just skin on skin.
Rumor has it they actually full pennied.
Yeah.
It was unnecessarily long and graphic, which I enjoyed.
Just raw.
Just to be on set that day must have been pretty fucking dope. Imagine watching two A-list celebrities just fucking go at it on the ground. Just like, all right, Billy Bob, just give her a rumble. Yeah, and she won a fucking Oscar for that fuck scene. She literally went on stage and got an Oscar for doing the dirty with Billy Bob Thornton, slapping pissers with a sling blade. So I think if a girl got an Oscar for a fuck scene, I'm pretty sure that's the winner. Billy Bob didn't get much credit, but he also got to roll around naked on the floor with fucking Halle Berry. That scene must have taken at least a day to shoot, and that must have been the best day of Billy Bob's life. But he also dated Angelina Jolie, so I don't know. Anyways, that's all I got.
Good for Billy. Oh, Billy boy.
Dane, you can hit this one next.
Alrighty.
Dan Paradine's in the chat. What's up, man?
What up, Dan? I will say the two choices that these guys made were my top two choices. I got last pick in this. I'm pretty happy with my pick though. Kooks did suggest it, but once he suggested it, it was pretty obvious. It's Team America, World Police. Do I have a thing for puppets? Am I learning this just about myself today in this podcast? I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have to go home and do some things and think about life. But Team America World Police, we're talking about long. I mean, it's not long enough. I want more positions. I need more dumps on faces. I need more plastic on plastic smashing pelvises. All right? There's no better scene than I'd have sex with you right now if you tell me you would never die.
I will never die.
I will never die. Cue the music, cue the sex scene. It's so good when they're like poking each other in the eyes too, and just like the dead faces. Like when it's not even like the puppets being controlled anymore. It's just like them like shaking vigorously. It makes me laugh every time. I'm glad I chose it. Team America World Police.
Well, there's also like if you watch, I used to have Team America on DVD, and there was like an unrated extended version of that sex scene, and it gets ridiculous.
Exactly.
Like pissing on each other, like as far as were allowed to go, which is pretty far.
Yeah, the outtakes were pretty intense. Yeah, all three are good choices. I almost picked the one Dane did. That's why I suggested it to him, because it's a great scene, and it's funny. But it is not as funny as my scene, taking you back to 2010, MacGruber.
Yes.
The beloved SNL character has lost his wife, and we're not going with the first sex scene, which was pretty funny too. And she's like, "I'm a virgin." He's like, "Not for long." Like, that's a funny part. But I'm talking about when he runs out on Vicky St. Elmo, and he goes to talk to his dead wife's grave, and who appears? Maya Rudolph in her wedding dress. And then he proceeds to have the funniest sex with the ghost of all time. He's like, "I'm gonna fucking shoot! I'm gonna shoot!" She's like, "Wow, wow, wow, wow."
We kept quoting that all weekend.
Wait. Fun fact about MacGruber is actually directed by Jorma from Lonely Island. I didn't know that until doing research for this. Fun fact. But it is by far the funniest sex scene of all time when that caretaker rolls through and it's just MacGruber air humping above the grave, like just his ass just being like, I'll be losing some focus. Yeah. I don't even have to go fully into it. I wish we could just show them, but MacGruber is the funniest sex scene of all time.
All right, I'm gonna put up the poll now there for you to vote. So check the chat for the options to vote for best sex scene as we get into the open discussions. As well, shout out to Kenneth's Frequency, best sex scene, Hillbilly and Piggy Boy in Deliverance.
Well, and Lord Minge.
Someone else said that.
Lord Mingeworthy said Ned Beatty in Deliverance too.
Oh, you creeps!
I'm not gonna lie,
That's Eric's dad for you.
I've watched that scene a lot.
All right, I'm creating the poll. Eric, you start.
Hold on, I was writing down notes. Okay. Maya Rudolph in the sex scene, I think she's the worst looking girl in Hollywood. I never liked her on this. Like, she's like funny, I guess, but just like thinking about and she was pregnant at the time. So that just, it doesn't, I'm going for like what scene actually slaps, like what scene actually like is sexy, and you guys picked the most unsexy sex scenes. You picked the fucking two marionettes going at it. Where they poop on each other and piss on each other. Will Forte just does the old nail and bail on fucking what the hell's her name? Kristen Wiig, and then goes fucks his dead wife in a cemetery. How am I supposed to whack off to that? And how am I supposed to whack off to two puppets? Like, I could watch the Monsters Ball scene and get a decent chub.
Fun fact: Eric has jerked off to both those scenes. So
I've jerked off to all three of them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's easier with Halle Berry and Billy Bob.
I remember seeing Monsters Ball in Brent Steiner's basement. Also Derek Steiner's basement, Mr. Floppy Dangler's basement. And
I'll show you a floppy dangler.
And just being like, I shouldn't be watching this right now. This is too raw. Like, I'm just watching Billy Bob just bang Halle Berry. And it's almost disturbing in a way. That's why it's not hot. Like, it's a little too dark and a little too raw. And you're like, if you actually watch the movie too, like, it's not a sexy movie by any means. So when that scene happens, you're like, not like, all right, finally we get to the good stuff. It's like, oh God, this just took an even darker turn almost in a sense.
Pretty sure, isn't Billy Bob like a huge racist in that movie?
He is,
Yes.
but then he finds out that he's not because he falls in love with Halle Berry. So it's a coming of age tale.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not gonna say
Speaking
that
of,
one. Holy
and for you to diss Maya Rudolph and have Billy Bob Thornton in your sex scene, who is one of the weirdest, most uncomfortable people to look at in the history of Hollywood, and who was also like banging 16-year-old Angelina Jolie.
Look at Will Forte. He's a fucking hurting unit.
Yeah, but ours is a comedy scene. Yours is supposed to be sexy, and you throw Billy Bob Thornton in there, and you tell me that's sexy?
Sling Blade and Storm going at it.
And
I
also,
love it.
Halle Berry might have won the Oscar for this movie, but she's hotter in Swordfish, and you see her boobs way better. So,
But you also didn't even pick the best sex scene in your own movie. All right, the other sex scene is the better sex scene in that movie, and you didn't go with it. You went with a guy where he's just fucking a ghost on a gravestone.
So did you pick the ghost or Kristen Wiig or just
The
both?
ghost.
Because they're both. Oh yeah.
I know they're basically one long sex scene because he just runs away and has sex instantly.
That's
So they're
true.
very close together. They are just one long sex scene.
I like how you put best sex scene. You're not allowed to put sex. Or
Probably
did you just
not.
fuck
Yeah.
that up? You can't write best fuck scene. Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, let's be real. If there's one that has the most sex, all sex combined, I mean, those puppets taught me some positions. Let's be real, guys. I mean,
Pile driver, the
Fucking-
old. Yeah, they do a couple. They mix it up.
There's just no. I don't know. You're this funny. I suggested it. I almost picked it. It's funny, but it just see their crotches and it's just Ken and Barbie just rubbing plastic together, and you're like, oh, it's this simulated sex scene.
I just picture these like marionette like people like puppeteers or whatever just doing this and being like, what does my life come to? Or this is like what I'm doing, making these two puppets fuck.
and it's just Man-Trap Parker just losing their minds behind camera.
Yeah,
watching that. This is the best thing I've ever seen.
All right.
Honestly, all great sex scenes, all fantastic ones.
I will say I should have not went with the comedy one, but again, I wanted Monsters Ball because, yeah, apparently they do fuck. So I mean, that's fucking amazing. Like we're talking sex scenes. That's an actual sex scene. I mean,
Yeah.
we could do like Nymphomania and stuff, but who wants to see Shia LaBeouf? Fucking
That's a rough movie. I watched them both.
Have you?
Yeah. There's
Was it Lars von Trier?
yeah, and he does like weird movies. Like
Yeah.
he's an obscure director.
But yeah, all great.
We always have a lot of dicks in them, and that's I kind of like it, but it's just unnecessary.
Also, I just want to say you guys quoted, "I'm gonna shoot all weekend."
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we were talking about we were just making MacGruber references one night, and we just I had to put on that scene to because we kept talking about it.
All right, who
All right,
won?
I'm gonna be ending the poll here. Manage poll. Fucking mouse not working. All right, some honorable mentions too. I was gonna do Titanic because that was like the first
Yeah.
sex scene I've ever seen. Even though it's like quick and it's just like artsy.
It's
and
just
stuff.
a hand on the window,
Yeah,
and then
but
all sweaty in
whatever.
an old car.
Hey, that was the first boobs I've seen and first sex scene.
Eric and me both were thinking about Wild Things.
Yeah, I wanted to do Wild Things, but then Dave brought up a good point that there's no real actual sex scenes. It's just them kind of like
Yeah,
getting slutty before.
fucking not even
before.
Hey.
Who won?
Team America with 6 votes, MacGruber with 1, and Monsters Ball with 1. Obviously, I'm guessing people haven't seen Monsters Ball.
Man, you gotta watch that movie. Just
Yeah.
watch it for the sex scene.
Yeah,
It's
no.
pretty dope. Heath Ledger's in it too. Or may he rest in peace. Some people pointed out some sex scenes here. Hilary Swank and Boys Don't Cry. That's fucked.
That's
That's
I
some
was
dark
gonna-
shit.
I was gonna say too, like Anne Hathaway in Havoc, where she has to like roll a die, and that's how many guys she gets trained by. And it's like, well,
Wait, what?
Wait, I haven't seen Havoc. I
You haven't
gotta
seen
see
Havoc, bro?
really.
it's like her and her friends want to like join like a Mexican gang and like be like they're like chicas or whatever, and then like to like get into the gang, they each have to like roll a die, and like Anne Hathaway only rolls a 1, and then like the leader of the gang is like, you're mine, and but then like her friend like rolls a 3 and whatever, and then like it gets pretty dark. I'm not gonna lie, it's a dark movie, but
People were obsessed with the.
I was also thinking Jake
lipids.
Gyllenhaal and Anne Hathaway too in that It's like Love and Drugs or whatever.
Oh, Love and Other Drugs.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Brokeback Mountain. Hey, Brokeback Mountain. No, I didn't even think of that one.
Oh shit! Wet Hot American Summer. Fucking Bradley
Oh.
Cooper. That's the one I was gonna fight for.
Damn it! Now we're all there. Now we're coming up with some bangers. Well, shit.
Well, shit.
Danny says, I forget the name of the movie, but Cameron Diaz has sex with a Ferrari.
Oh yeah, the fucking Ridley Scott movie. Came out
Sex
like,
with a Ferrari?
yeah, she like fucks a car. That came out like 2 years ago.
What? That's a thing?
Yeah.
Was that her last movie? Didn't she retire?
I mean, I guess.
There's a guy on that My Strange Addictions who like literally fucks his car and he named it Chad. And like in the episode, he like tells his dad about his dad's just like, how do you have sex with a car? And then he like explains it, and his dad's just like, all right, man, do what you gotta do. I like the picture in mine, just fucking skin on skin. Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that means Eric wins the three-way this week.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever won the three-way out. No, or did I win the Christmas one?
I don't know, man. There's been so many of these things.
Yeah, it's hard to remember.
So,
I'm gonna put this on the thing. They can watch it. Oh, it's
No, we're just gonna watch it.
I don't think this can be played on.
yeah. So, anyways,
So yeah, Eric wins our debate. Thank you for anybody who voted today. That's why we do this. We like the interaction and getting the Twitch chat involved as well. Yeah, this has been the new season. Me and Eric have been doing video game streams and art streams. I'm gonna be doing a video game stream for like an hour at 10 o'clock tonight, I think, just for a bit, just to keep up with the schedule. Eric, are you gonna do an art stream tomorrow, or I can
burn some shit.
Eric will burn wood for an hour.
I'll grab a 2x12 from work and I'll burn some
Next
stuff.
week, Kooks, you got a reaction video coming up this week?
Yeah, another one out on Tuesday. That's one.
Unfortunately, again, yeah, me and Eric were away in the mountains, so I'm behind on a lot of things. Unfortunately, got a lot to do. Oh, Cameron Diaz, go at it. We're watching her fuck a car right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, movie reviews. Unfortunately, I have all the digital drawings basically done. I just got to color them, and then me and Eric just have to record it and then get that going. So
It's funny, they said the audio from something else is coming through. So they can
oh,
hear
it is.
So they can hear it?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
super funny.
Whoopsies.
So you guys just heard Cameron Diaz have sex
So
with
we
a
got
car.
to watch it and you guys got to hear it.
What did it sound like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it sound
It
like...
looked pretty slick. That was definitely not her doing the splits. That was a double.
Dope, definitely.
Did it sound like windshield wipers?
So basically Cameron Diaz fucks a car. That's new. That's news to me.
Yep.
But it's done before. I didn't know. I don't know. Let's not get into it.
So yeah, so you'll get streams today, reaction video tomorrow.
Actually, it might be Wednesday.
No worries, we're behind this week again. We were away all weekend. I still have to do the challenge edit from last week. We still do our challenge reaction shows every Thursday. So catch us live Thursday at 8 p.m. on Twitch. Again, I'll be here 10 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, doing some video game streams. Eric will be here tomorrow. Go check out our YouTube channel. Do we have that Aiden video?
Yeah, you want to post that again in the chat? Can
Yeah.
everyone go click this and subscribe and watch this?
Yeah, check out Aiden's video here. If you can tell which voices are ours.
Alright.
It's hard to listen to it because I hate hearing my own voice.
Yeah, anybody go click that YouTube link that we just posted by Eric Likes Milk, and that's his little brother doing claymation. He does a lot of claymation stuff. We did a bunch of voices. I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna watch it after this. Have any of you guys watched it?
I think he showed it to me, but I
I
think I
haven't
was
watched it
drunk
yet.
when I watched it.
He sent it to me and I was busy. And then I said, I will share this with everyone, and then I forgot. So sorry, Aiden.
Yeah, you know, I'll share it on like social media after this.
And then next Sunday, I think we're going to try to unveil Time Tripping. I think it's going to be a rough first episode, as it's going to be a busy week, and we're just probably going to be figuring out the kinks of the show and doing stuff like that. But we're going to be doing Time Tripping, talking about the year 1941, talking about anything, oddities, sports, anything that is interesting in that
the
year.
hot women from that year.
Yeah.
That's my.
Again, this show is a work in progress, but we're excited about it, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But as well, the first episode may be rough, but
Whatever. We'll figure it out.
all of it is. All of our shows are rough. Fuck it, we'll do it live. That's our motto here at the Spare Bedroom. Guys, anything else before we leave?
No,
No.
that's about it. Back to
No.
work tomorrow.
Hit it all.
Fuck, I gotta go pick up this Scottish Willie bastard on the chats here.
All right. So, again, thank you for anybody who is watching live or for anybody who watches later on YouTube. This has been another episode of The Spare Bedroom coming at you live from a spare bedroom. As always, Eric Likes Smoking Kazakh, Ryan Kooks Kookaroots, and myself, Dan Crooked Cut Esplin. Everybody else, have a good night. Get the fuck out of our room. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.